Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I'm going to be using the Light Seers deck and the Lovers Oracle deck in the reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through with the cards. So the first card we have is the Chariot card. With the Chariot card, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Next we have the Sun card, and with the Sun card you could be dealing with a Leo. And finally we have the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords you could be dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Six of Pentacles showing up at the bottom of the deck, with this card, I'm getting that the person that you're dealing with may be someone who's very generous, and that is seen through the small things that they do for you. They have these perhaps very considerate acts that they may do, and it's because they have that big heart. They want to be able to support you. They want to be able to give to you in order for you to be able to achieve, because they want to see you do well is what I am getting. And I'm getting that this person is someone who's very kind, and they are very giving in nature, and they have that generosity. Also, with the Chariot card, with this card, this shows that balance that this person may need to have, or that this person does have. So this connection may be one that is also very balanced as well. I'm also getting this person is someone who's perhaps more of a practical kind of a thinker. That could also be what balances things out in this connection. Perhaps you could be that person, or this person could be this person, and you may be the opposite, but I'm seeing that balance between the two energies. And with the Chariot card, this is also a card all about being able to move things forward, and also to move things forward successfully, and being able to get in control of where things are headed. So with this card, this is also a very determined energy. I'm seeing that you and this other person are on the same page as far as where you want things to go in this connection and where you want them to lead to. So with that, I'm also seeing that complementary energy is one that allows for this connection to be one that's well grounded and well balanced. And also you and this other person could be very good complementary energy towards each other. And I'm seeing you being able to overcome any obstacles along the way with the Chariot card. So with the Chariot card, this is all about being able to progress in spite of any challenges that do come up. So there is some challenges that may come along the way, but this is all about being able to tackle those and continue progressing forward. So there is a common goal between you and this other person, and I'm seeing you being successful in being able to get there. Also with the Chariot card, this is also a card that can show a home that you may be building, or that you may desire to build, or to be a card that shows wanting to move in some way. So this shows mobility. That is also something that is very possible, and I'm also seeing that in any pursuit of that, you do come out victorious. And with the Sun card, with this card, this is all about being able to experience fulfillment in this connection. So I'm also seeing that this connection is one that is a source of happiness and joy for both people. And it is one that has a lot of warmth as well. So it's a feeling of feeling very comfortable and also very happy with somebody else. And I'm also getting that harmony is also something that factors in this connection, that makes it very warm and makes it feel as though you are supported. And I'm seeing that it also feels very pleasant for both people. So this card is a card that shows very positive energy. I'm also seeing that this connection may be one that feels as though it is a blessing to either person in this connection. So there could have been perhaps a difficult time prior to having had met this person, but there is that sense of it being somewhat of a reward or somewhat of a blessing. And with the Page of Swords, I'm also getting that you and this other person perhaps share a really strong connection also on a mental level. You may have a lot of intense kind of discussions, and also very deep discussions. You could share that similar interests that perhaps you may engage in a lot of intellectual conversations about as well. So also you could meet this person in a learning environment too with that Page of Swords. But I'm also getting that this person and you have that gift of intellect that is also very complementary between the two of you. So I'm also getting this person is someone who takes a lot of interest with this card. So this shows that this person is very interested in you, and I'm getting that they're also someone who is a very interesting person. Perhaps that there's a lot that you can learn from this person, and this person also feels like there's a lot that they could learn from you. So you also complement each other in that way, and I'm seeing a lot of growing on a intellectual level with this other person as well, and also finding out a lot of new and interesting things. And it may be a very interesting and stimulating kind of a connection that you share with this person. I'm getting that this person, they could be someone who's pretty outspoken, but at the same time they still are very understanding and also willing to listen. So that Six of Pentacles also shows that fairness, especially when it comes to a viewpoint. So they could be someone who has very strong views and they express them. And they could even have very strong opinions that they do express. But I'm getting that they are someone who's balanced in the sense that they use that as an opportunity to also be able to hear you out. And there is that productive kind of bouncing ideas off of each other. One thing, however, is that I'm getting this person is perhaps they're not very emotional. They may be more of a practical person, or they may be someone who is very blunt as far as being able to speak the truth. And so they could be someone who is very honest in that regard as well. Yet there's still this lack of understanding as far as the emotional side of things. So that could also be seen with this Chariot card, and those two differences that make up that balancing of the spectrum. They seem to be someone who expresses their emotions in a less emotional way and in a more practical way. So their actions are signs of how they feel. So there is also that in this person. Okay, so I'm going to pull out 3 cards from the Lovers Oracle deck. So I'm going to start with a card for you, Cancer, and then a card for this other person, and a card for this overall. So I'm going to start with a card for you, Cancer. So this is the card that came out, and it says Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay, and I'm going to pull out a card for this other person. So this is the card that came out. It says Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, and finally I'm going to pull out a card for this overall. So this is the card that came out, and it says life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. So with that Chariot card, I'm getting that perhaps there are a lot of changes that go and cycles that you go through with this other person. Perhaps it may be what feels like it's not a straightforward kind of a journey. It is one that perhaps has a lot of turns, and I'm getting that with being able to go through any of those, it does inspire growth when it comes to this connection. And I'm also seeing that with the Reflection card and the Embrace card, as well as the Six of Pentacles. So I'm getting that pertain to the Six of Pentacles. This person reciprocates the feelings that you share for them. So this is also about having that mutual energy exchange between you and this other person. So that is the message I'm getting with these cards, Cancer. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Cancer.